Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another Talking Watches show. All right. My music is working actually. Okay, not the loudest, but it is what it is, guys. Welcome, Jonathan. Welcome, John. Tea and Tickers.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, good to see you again.
By the way, I got some of your tea here, the Yorkshire tea.
Oh, you managed to bring it back.
I'm drinking it. I'm going to be drinking it right now. I need
Oh.
to pick me up. I am absolutely exhausted. I
What
went
happened to
to.
the cup? Did you bring the cup back as well? Did that
I
make
got the
it?
cup. Yeah, I got the
Oh,
cup.
but
I
you're not
was
using
using it
it.
for whiskey yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
man.
thought
man.
you're staying away from this stuff.
No, it's right there. Actually, it's above me. You see, it's right there.
Yep.
You see? Oh, it's right.
Oh,
You see
yes.
where
Oh,
my
yeah.
finger is? That's
Of
that's
course, I
the
can
cup.
see that. The cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's
I
excellent.
am absolutely exhausted. I went to my grandmother to help her set up the iPad, and guess what? I arrived, and she got a whole IKEA table there. So I was putting that thing together while in the rush to get home.
Oh,
That's why I
excellent.
rescheduled it 10 minutes later. I am sweating, and she is closing the curtains. I can't see anything. It's hot as ass. Man, and I'm putting things together and it doesn't fit, so I have to change things up. It's just like keep checking the time. I got my Explorer 1, by the way. Explorer 1, guys.
And
It's
how
well
is the Yorkshire tea? What do you think of the Yorkshire tea?
It's delicious. By the way, my wife knows about the Yorkshire tea. She said that, oh, that's the good stuff. She said some king or whatever, said that it's not
Right.
it's not right, like it's a regular tea. I don't know. She was explaining it to me. I forgot everything, but she was
It's Yorkshire
teaching
tea gold. It's the posh. It's the better stuff. It's the better Yorkshire tea. Gold is the premium tea leaves out of all of them. The pickings.
the premium tea, guys.
Premium
Yorkshire
tea. Yorkshire tea.
Gold.
So, if anyone didn't know, yeah, I took Tim a box of Yorkshire tea and the tea and tickers mug for him to.
I'm gonna have. It's not gonna last me till the London Watch Show. One box is not gonna cut it. Tea and
Well,
tickers.
you're gonna have to have another box then when
Gonna
I
need
see
another
you in
box.
London
Yeah,
again, aren't I? I have to bring you another
yeah.
box in London then, won't I?
It's a disaster. All right,
know.
let's see here. We got Air King Ben. Good morning to the community. Thank you, James, the advisor. I might have changed my name to Milgauss James. Ooh, after next week's, is he's getting the Milgauss James?
I have no idea. He left a message under a stream. He wants to get in touch with me, and he told me that you have the email address.
Ooh, wow! Surprise! I wanna see what's gonna happen. Let's see if he's gonna be in the chat. We got Boxing Berry, great time for the UK community. Sorry that I'm 10 minutes late, guys. Oh, here's a. I might have to change my symbol to a Vacheron Constant after the weekend. Man, he's just picking pieces after pieces. I think we have to deal cut for 2 new Vacheron. All hell is breaking loose. We will see. My God, René de la Pons. Am I pronouncing his name correctly now?
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. René de la Ponce. The Chili Badger. Thank you for the PayPal donation. I'm going to get some whiskeroonies. By the way, my wife says do not buy cheap wine. She watched some documentary, and apparently any wine that's under $10 is just completely synthetic. I had no idea. Yeah. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever that means, because I like that. What's it called? The yellowtail. So, but I guess that's done. Ian, Rene, don't eat the dog biscuits. Not sure what that means, but always nice to see Ian. Oh, I need to get some Jameson so that I can drink scotch and soda at home. I don't even have to go anywhere. Got badge guitar. I did get the G-Shock successfully. It arrived. Thank you, Jubilee. Thank you guys so much for the upvote. If you guys are just joining, make sure you hit the upvote button. I would really appreciate that. Logan Hall. Wow, I actually made it on time to Tim's stream for once. Very nice to see you. Stevie C, Nick, Time Check. Welcome, welcome. Pendulum. Hello, Tim, and the honorable panel. Wow. The honorable panel. I think he's talking about Jonathan. Jonathan. Let's see here. Oh yeah. First class grandma. Man, she was a little bit pissed that I was in a hurry. Speedy Hernandez, Timmy is a good boy helping Granny. You know, gotta do what I gotta do. I had like two hours, so I tried to do it. Scotch and soda. Thank you. I'm gonna get some of that and hit the upload button. Guys, what's on the radar? By the way, did you see it? I think Ragazzi, he's got the new tutor, the new Pelagos.
He's got it. But I thought you couldn't get it till next year. People are saying, has he managed to blag it?
Really? He had it he had it on NATO already, not even on the.
Are you sure it wasn't just a picture from a dealer? Does he own it?
You know what?
Has he bought it? Does he own it?
I don't know.
I've heard rumors it were next.
It's possible. It's possible it was somebody else's picture, but what I found interesting is that it looks like they fixed the the 200 meters, 600 feet. Instead of having a dot and then like some awkward spacing between those two numbers, now they just have a nice line.
That's very proportional. I'm really tempted to try and get one of these.
This is a fine looking watch.
Nice stick. This kind of shit. I like this. This is what I like. It's like it's a mill sub for the 21st century.
Oh, this is so good. Tidman says, Tim, did Grandma pay you in meatballs? She actually wanted me to stay and get some peppers with rice or something like that. I was like, I don't have time for this. I have some bread at home, so I'm just gonna eat bread. Pendulum, $2. Jonathan, Mask Fund. Thank you. Jonathan, did you buy your London Watch Show tickets yet?
No, not yet.
What are you waiting for? It's only limited to 300 pieces.
I'm hoping to get a press pass as well to be because I'm a panel member, so I'm hoping.
And I'd like a press pass as well. Actually, I think.
For real?
I think. Yeah. We think you should organise it. Have a word. Come on. Paul's had me on his show now for a minute, hasn't he? So I'm sure Paul.
Wait, are you gonna get press pass because you're on my show and you're reporting for you too?
Well, we're just. We're your team, mate. We're part of your team, aren't we?
The team.
Teams, you need to get your team a press.
You're my producers. The producers.
We're following
your back
leads.
office. We're your back office. When you're out gallivanting, we hold the fort for you. Me, Jonathan, and Swiss. So
actually, Tim, yesterday during the show, I was communicating with the communication manager of Beauvais. And I've invited Audrey and asked for some pictures, and she replied in the middle of the night. So I was emailing with her during the show.
Wow. Okay. Wow. You have the pictures? Have you sent them to me over?
No, not yet. If you want them, I can send them over to you.
Actually, I still haven't posted the pictures. I have to get back to Audrey because after the London Watch Show, I went to Vegas, and then after Vegas, Grand Seiko, and then the London Watch Show. So I haven't had a chance to get back to her. But I'm gonna make a post. I'm gonna also make sure to mention you that you contacted them before and get in touch. She's been going to the Wimbledon or something, the US Open, or I don't know.
Yeah, I kept I keep on inviting her. So guys, behave. I've also posted a link of yesterday's show so that she gets an idea how it's like.
By the way, that's you and Perth earlier today. You mentioned that you guys had a great little show.
Yes,
nominating best of the 2020 watches, 2021, I guess.
Yes. That was a crazy show.
We're not gonna spoil it. Let's just drop the links to make sure that people go watch it, right?
We actually we haven't finished. So we were talking 2 hours
Ah,
about our favorites, and we haven't
yes.
finished. It was just so this show is not really over serious. Everybody who knows Perth Luxury knows that we have
Ah,
so many laughs, so much fun there out there, and it started getting crazy because Perth is bending the rules to get his favorites in, which is obviously an Omega. Um, he tried to keep off the Everest, the
yeah,
VC Everest from the pole.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, uh,
Ooh,
then Lone Star collector donated $20 just to get the Everest in, which was
yeah.
then countered by Perth Luxury, who super chatted on his own stream
You can super
to
chat to
eliminate that
yourself.
one.
What the hell?
Yes. So all the things happening there, and it was just hilarious. I loved it.
Oh my god. All right, so
So
that would
it's
be interesting thing to see. Actually, that's an interesting video for me to make. Could be ratings gold. Tim writes 2020 best of the best and worst of the worst video, right? Those
Yeah,
should be, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
yeah.
Speedy Hernandez, $5 super chat. They're stealing the press credentials. Yeah, man, my team is just look at this. We got Night Wristwatchman. Says Tim, get me a crew press pass too.
I've
And
just
these
sent you
guys
the pictures.
Oh
So you need to call it faves and shitters. That's what you need to call it. Faves
yeah,
and shitters.
yeah, my favorite watches of the 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was actually looking for the ideas. Let me write it down here. That's a ratings gold video. Tim, right, best of 20 to 21 and worst of. There we go. 2021. Gonna have to compile a list, and I want to see what you guys come up with. What do you guys think? Probably the Explorer, the Vacheron Constant
Can we have
Explorer.
anything? Can we have anything? Can we have money no object?
Any
Everything.
well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Any watch,
Holy
yeah,
Grails. Yeah, £500,000
yeah. Well, maybe you know
vintage.
what? Maybe if we're gonna do it that way, then there's probably a way to separate into price points, like best watch under 5,000, and then like best watch between 15 and 5, and then 15 and above, right? Because that's usually like the breakdown. Because man, there's been some really good releases for under 5,000. Got Doc and his watch. Hey, what's up, guys? Doc, welcome to the show. Actually, we haven't finished talking about your collection, Doc. He's got quite a great collection. Check out a Doc and his watch on Instagram, guys. Joe Bing, I think I saw an English guy on your panel on some Carry On movies. Okay. Uh, you may have had grandma's meatballs, but did you also have mom's spaghetti?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, man. As my mom has been, well, I blocked her, so I don't know. Jonathan plus
Oh, we'll talk about that now. Just
Bouvet to the masses. Let's see here. Watch out. Upvoted. Enjoying this watch content. Hello to Tim and the panel. Watch out. Welcome to the
greetings.
show. Greetings, greetings. Actually, you know what? I could do a little show of my own talking about the best of the best. I'm gonna have to prepare all the links, obviously. Uh, see here. Alex also wanted us to touch on the
Oh,
re-release of the Beast. The
I've just
Beast is
sent you
back,
that
guys.
article.
Yeah, you sent me this
Yep.
article, and I read it on the bus to my grandmother's house,
Hmm.
and I enjoyed it quite a lot. What
Hang on, don't you get a chauffeur to pick you up nowadays? What's going on, Tim? Haven't you got a
the
chauffeur? A drive?
the
Have you
show
got
the
a
oh
car?
yeah, sorry, yeah, my driver, he was out
You
sick.
driver,
I'm
you
sorry, yeah.
driver. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I came from the city. My wife. I went to the city with my wife in the morning. You know what? I was gonna make a movie today, right? I was gonna spend the day filming, but
Right.
then my wife arrived, and she wanted me to go with her to pick up a ring. And then by the time I'm on the way home, my grandma calls, and then it's like whole day is. You know what? Might as well keep traveling. Forget about that. I'm more exhausted when I'm home resting. And by the way, the worst thing that my wife said to me, I wanted to die. She said, you forgot to clean the dishes from yesterday. I like at that moment, I honestly, guys, it was like on the train back home, and it's just I just felt so like I didn't want to be alive. Like, what the hell, man? Look, how can that little thing just really jab me so hard? Because I had some ramen yesterday night and I forgot to do it.
So how big's this AP then? This stone here, how big is it?
Oh, it's 42. It's 42.
We have a super
bigger
chat.
than that.
Pendulum, $50. My God, Pendulum, thank you so much. This is gonna go towards my Wizard has convinced me to get like a legitimate international press pass. Like
no, but Tim,
credentials.
you need a microphone for the people that you do interviews with when you're live.
Yeah. Like,
so you need
give
a separate
them the microphone
pointed
to them.
Yes, or yeah.
Oh my God, that would be so cool.
And you promised that when you were in London. You promised that. Not sure if you remember that.
You know what?
But
you know what?
it.
I think I know what I need. Now this is, but it's going to be expensive. It is Paul Thorpe had it. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen that video that I filmed with Paul, right? So actually, I have the old version of this thing. So what it is, it's a wireless microphone, like attachment. It's like a Rode wireless thing, right? Now I have the first version, and it's got only one piece. But the new one, it's got two microphones, so you can have two microphones, and what it does, it blends them into one. So technically, I can give one part to. Well, I'm gonna look into this, but that thing is expensive. It's like I can sell mine, get like $100, maybe even more. Those things are really hard to get, to be honest. But I'm gonna talk. Do I need? I mean, that would be really nice to do, right?
Well, the problem is that the people that you're interviewing, the sound is transferred to the microphones in your earpods, correct?
Yes.
And so the earpods are not really catching that up well. So we can hear you, you can hear us, but it's very difficult to understand the people that you're talking to.
And technically, I can't give them one of my headphones.
No,
it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Hey, Carrie with a line here. Here's my headphones.
Take my earbuds.
Here, just put it.
Yeah.
Let me just brush it off for you. Here you go.
That's
Kari is such a cool guy. We don't do modules.
Yeah, I need to figure it out.
You'd love to give Brittany one of them, though, wouldn't you? Go have this out of my ear, Brittany.
Hey, we got Watch Ragazzi. Hey, Watch Ragazzi, if you want to jump on the show. Oh, and we got Jesus. Sorry, Swiss. Yo, Tim, YouTube celebrities don't do dish. Exactly, right?
Yeah.
That's messed up. That is so. And then, look, dude, in the amount of energy she spends reminding me, and it's only two. Like, come on! But she just finds
this is
it
a general
enjoyable.
thing.
I didn't want to live. I gotta be honest. I had such. Like, I'm flying to London doing reportage, and here, I don't know. It's just it just did something to me. It messes you up, man. It messes with your brain. M3, and you need a VIP pass, not normal one. Yeah. Not just VIP. VIP.
You need to get to a stage, Tim, where you don't need to have a pass because people just know who you are. They just instantly, they walk up and they just know who you are and just open the door. That's it.
Frank Brennan. Alpha males are always keeping the score on the bait. Doctor barely remembers London. If it wasn't for all the recordings, if I wasn't recording stuff, I think it would have been really, really, really hard.
I have to laugh and say, I have to laugh and just say what you when I saw you on Sunday morning at 9:20, where you just got out of bed and wandered across the road to where me and Paul thought were. You just got out of bed. You hadn't had a shower. You came to say hello, and you were unbelievable. How you got across that fucking road without falling over? I don't know. You just staggered across the road. All right, man, how are you doing? And you had about 3 hours sleep.
It was bad. It was.
And then you sort of
very
like,
dangerous.
yeah.
I don't want to do that again.
And then you said, right, I'm going back for a shower. See you in a bit. That was 9:30. And you appeared back at 11:15. So I don't know. You were either very fucking dirty.
I passed out in the bath. I took a bath. I just filled up the bath with water, and then I just fell asleep inside. We got Cars and Chrono. By the way, quick reminder. I'm going to SoCal. I'm gonna figure out the dates in just a couple of minutes. But guys, next Monday, okay, next Monday on the after show schedule, we're doing one chip challenge show. I ordered a one chip. Cars and Chrono ordered a one chip, and I'm inviting everyone in the community to join us on the one chip challenge chip talk show. Chili Badger, you better be there. Get yourself a one chip. You guys know what I'm talking about. What is a one chip, right?
I have no idea.
I have no fucking idea whatsoever. You're on your own there, boy. So I'm glad you didn't know, Jonathan. I thought, fuck, what's he on about? And then glad you don't know.
One of these, it's like a super mega spicy. It's the hottest chip.
I don't do fucking spice. I'm out.
No, I get
it. Seriously. No, I don't do spice. Sorry, guys.
The good thing is I don't have my camera on, so I can tell you whatever I want.
So here's the deal: you get yourself one of these one chips. Cars and Chrono already got his. I ordered mine. Okay, we're gonna take the one chip, and then we're gonna be talking watches, and not drink water. That's the rule. Basically, you're not supposed to drink water or do anything for 1 hour. Don't tell me you guys are some beta sorts. prove this. You're gonna have a chance. Everyone's gonna have a chance to prove themselves. Unless you got a heart condition, then you're excused. That's the only way. Perocco Tim just had just get a handle mic, like old style reporters, cheap and works well. But the thing is, though, it is always the problem with how am I going to blend the sound? Because
probably get a portable mixer or something like that. Yeah, you want a big microphone with a big furry thing on the top that says
but the problem
TWTV, timwrite TV. GWTV written on it.
Timwrite TV.
No, but the problem is Tim needs then 3 hands because he will grab a watch with one hand. He has his iPhone on the second hand and the microphone on the third hand. That's not going to work.
He needs an assistant then, doesn't he, to help him with him? He needs a PA to hang around with him and hold things for him.
Yeah, problem is he doesn't want to pay us for being the assistant.
No.
Chris Chang says, hi, Tim, that bokeh is super creamy. Thank you. Look at my bokeh. Feast your eyes.
It's that Canon RP. That's what it is.
Canon RP. That's where the super chats went. Jamie, welcome to the show. Let's see here. Watcher guy says, I love the old Royal Oak Offshore because of the rubber pusher, crown, and the bezel.
So cool.
Rubber. Actually pull it up here. Okay, so that's you guys got the everyone get yourself a one chip. So now that's the old one. Wait.
No, that's the new one.
That's the new one, yeah, because it's got the 12 at the top and the seconds at the bottom.
Do you like this, Jonathan? Are you into it? Do you like this watch?
Actually, I hated it when it came out. I'm old enough. I've been selling watches when it came out, and I hated it because I thought it was an insult to the original Royal Oak. Obviously, I changed my mind and my taste over the years, and I really respect it and like it. And this is where everything started. So AP basically broke the rule twice. First of all, with the original Royal Oak, and secondly, then with this. You have to keep in mind when this came out in the 90s, all the tennis players, all the football players, all the Formula One drivers had an Offshore on their wrist. They were the Richard Milles of those days, because Richard Mille didn't exist. And basically, Richard Mille followed in the footsteps of the Offshore, and just got more expensive and created a different league. And people moved on. Some people stayed.
Yeah, this is like by today's standards, this is like a classic vintage watch. Right?
Yeah,
I don't like the dial; it's too busy. I don't like all the. I'd like to it just be a three-hander with the date. Maybe I don't like all the.
Yeah, you can, but you can have the Offshore also as a diver.
Yes, there's a diver.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 300. But what was also revolutionary, it was 42 millimeters back then. No watch was that big. Huge. It was huge. And nobody really dared to cover pushers in the luxury segments with rubber.
Yeah, that
was unthinkable. That was nasty, cheeky, whatever you want.
It is really FU. It's like, wait, first Royal Oak, it was sold in steel more than gold equivalents, right? That's the number one FU. Like, man, we're selling a steel watch for more than a gold watch, just because. And then you leveled it up with, and we're just gonna add rubber pieces here as well.
Well, before the Royal Oak came out, AP had no experience in working on steel watches. So they had no idea how to do that. And rumor has it, I think Jean-Claude Biver said it, the first prototypes that were shown in Basel were white gold, because they couldn't manage to make it in steel. Not sure if that story is true, but I've heard it somewhere that the first prototypes that they showed were white gold.
Oh, interesting. It's possible. It's possible that they made the prototype out of white gold because just white gold is easier to work with, right?
Yeah, exactly. They had the machines and the experience to do that.
Yeah.
Not with steel.
Prox says the Offshore on the bracelet is terribly uncomfortable. Yeah, and even in these pictures, it doesn't even look like they bothered. Wait, in the article, it doesn't look like they bothered to size it, because. No. But you know, I tried on Paul Thorpe's. He had a Royal Oak
orange rubber strap.
On the rubber strap, yeah, he had like a rose gold one, and then he got the diver on the orange strap. I gotta tell you guys, on the rubber, there's just something like it wears very comfortably, because the rubber. First of all, it's always your size, because it's just a tang buckle. It's so easy to put on. Really, really makes you appreciate the rubber. The deployment. Yeah, deployment is cool, but it's just so you can't beat the easiness. And you can hand it to your friend. They can put it on, and it's their size. You don't have to like fight with everything. Pull it out, the screws and fiddle.
I like deployance though. Yeah. I do like. I think it looks cool. Deployance.
Deployment looks cool, but it comes with its negatives. There's no a perfect watch in this world. There's something. There's always a negative. There's always a give and take. And what's really cool, that this new one, it does come with quick change strap system.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you'll be able to whack this one. No, the old one obviously didn't. This is the old one, right?
No. It's all the new one in this article.
No, that's the old one. Look. Look! It's got seconds at the top.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. And it's also a little bit down. So yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. You can see that it's not equidistant. The dial at the top, there is a gap here, whereas here there is no gap. There's actually overlaps. It's all messed up because of the movement. It was not the proprietary.
It was a module. Actually, there was a module.
Yeah,
you can see it because that date is very deep. In the movement, so that's it's deep because the date belongs to the normal movement, and then there is a chronograph module on top. So that hole is really deep.
So now this the magnifying glass, that's on the dial.
Yes,
because it looks like it's on the dial. Not on the sapphire glass. Is it on the dial? It's on the dial. Yeah, because that's what it looks like. Because sometimes they put this magnifier on underneath the sapphire. I think that's the new tags have it like that. But then there's so much space between. Either way, so that's the old one. And it's very close. If you look at the old and the new one, it's just like they completely recreated it and perfected it. Now you can see it's completely perfect. Everything is perfectly symmetrical.
Yes.
The date is massive.
The date is sitting higher.
Yep.
And it's a fully constructed chronograph movement. It's the new chronograph movement that is also.
Let me show the movement.
That Code 1150.
Gorgeous. Oh yes, from the Code 11. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we got super chat from My Speedy World. £5 looking for a fourth watch with some color around 3K. All right, okay, 3K. He's got Air King, Speedy, and Pelagos. Perfect three-piece. See, Air King, Speedy, Pelagos. Yeah, it's a diver, a chrono, and wind and wear. Wind and wear. In my opinion, Pepsi, Tudor, or a Nomos. Fourth watch. Wait, so he is lacking a GMT. A Pepsi Tudor would be fucking bee's knees, no? What do you think?
Obviously, he wants another sports model. When he considers the Pepsi Tudor, that is.
It's 3K.
Nomos has some color, but that is not really in the sports region. For 3K, I would recommend looking at Grand Seiko maybe, but that is not colorful. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, because that's weird.
How about getting a used Zenith? Not sure about the prices.
Very interesting. I think Diet Pepsi is the one to get because he's talking about color, right? And he doesn't have the GMT.
Tim, just an information. I think Archie started already.
That is weird, right?
Well, Paul, he's got Paul Thorpe on, and Paul Thorpe obviously wants to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's 10:30 here, so Paul probably doesn't want to go on too late. That makes sense.
Yeah, because I was just talking to Paul. It looked like they were going to go on in an hour at 6:30, but it looks like they started right away.
Yeah, they started 15 minutes ago. They started at half past 10 UK time, where normally it's 11 o'clock. Normally 11 o'clock UK time. I don't think it's anything to treble stream over you, Tim. I think it's simply because Paul probably doesn't want to go that late.
Exactly,
but just very interesting. Look, I think you know what? Because Paul actually wanted me to join him. And it's weird that they started early. Okay, you know what? Well, let's finish this one, and I'm gonna jump on the show, and we're gonna continue it. Maybe in the after show. Okay. But I think so. I think the diet Pepsi, right?
Diet Pepsi makes sense when he wants something color in the sports region.
Yeah.
Otherwise, look at some
and GMT. GMT.
Yeah, but that's going to be too expensive.
The GMT, you think?
Do you mean Rolex GMT for 3K?
No. Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, Diet Pepsi is GMT, isn't it?
If you guys can continue the show, Jesus, jump on. You guys can continue. I'll join Paul Thorpe and Arch, and then I'll be back. Okay, we can do it that way. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because Paul asked me to join, and the show was set up for 6:30, so it's like a little bit threw me off. Sorry about that. Air King, Speedy, and the Pelagos.
I'm just posting the link again for Swiss.
Yeah, no, he's here. Hey, Swiss.
Okay.
Hey guys.
All right, so sorry. Take over, and I'm going to join you guys in a bit. Okay.
Yep. Can someone share the screen, or shall I do it? Open new window. Do you have the link to that article?
To that article, I will give it to you. 1 second. Hello, Swiss, by the way.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hey up, Swish. You all right? You all right, mate?
Yep.
Good.
Okay. Share screen.
Okay.
Select screen.
The article is in the chat.
Is this working? Boom. Tack. Oops. Let's do that. Okay, article.
But I think we should stay with that super chat for a minute.
Yeah. No problems. I just want to talk a bit more about. Wait. Where's the private chat? Oh, there it is. Oh, you just linked monochrome.
Yeah, that was the article about this.
It's just a monochrome front page. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's there. Okay, so yeah, about that super chat. So it was, what was it? It was $3,000. Let me take this once more.
He has an Air King, he has a Speedy, and a Pelagos.
Air King, Speedy, Pelagos. So he already has a dive watch, a chronograph, and the Air King is more or less versatile. You know, like everyday watch. Perfect 3-piece. Yeah, I agree. It's a nice 3-piece collection. He wants some color. So I was thinking either an Oris. Oris has some very nice pieces. If, for example, the Aquis, if you want another dive watch, or even the Pointer Date, which I think is really nice. Let me pull it up. If you want something a bit more elegant. Oh. Google is not happy. Okay, share screen. There we go. This one I think is pretty nice. Something a bit different.
Yeah,
it can be a little colorful.
I think Adrian from Barker Jack did something on this a few months ago.
There is multiple color variations. There's a green dial, even a yellow dial.
I like that color though. Definitely.
White dial, that is nice. Red dial. So yeah, if you want color, that is pretty nice.
How much are they, Swiss?
I think 1,600 euros. 1,600 euros. That's what, $2,000.
That's cheap. That's quite nice. Good.
Around $2,000, I would say.
What is it? Automatic or is it hand wind?
Should be automatic. It doesn't have the 400 movement.
Right.
Otherwise, that would be more. But you know, something a little cheaper with a nice color. It has a pointer date. You know what it means? No date windows. Very good.
You haven't lost your edge, I can see.
Yeah, look at this. This is nice.
Swiss, I've posted an alternative from Grand Seiko because they have a trio of greenish colored.
Oh yeah. True. And these I do really like.
Yeah, because it has no data, no.
And it is smaller size too.
And actually, I saw a picture of the one on the left, and that looks very blue. That green, in my opinion. So that looks gorgeous. The one on the left.
Yeah, I never saw them. Well, I never saw any Grand Seiko because Grand Seiko is non-existent in Switzerland. But yeah, I do agree. These would be very nice. A very nice choice.
And he has only sports watches, so maybe.
I was thinking. I don't remember. I never remember the.
He has Air King, Speedy, and Pelagos.
It is the GMT that I really like. For example, this one.
Yeah,
or even something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is a bit over his budget. I think you can get them for 4,000.
No, yeah, but you can get them for a good discount. So
yeah, you can get them
for gray market.
Yeah, I think that would be also a nice choice.
Yeah, but there is no color here, so I was hesitant recommending that.
Well, I mean, look at this one.
Yeah, but that's too expensive.
Wait. Oh, it's a Pico. Oh, yeah. Okay. Just, well, I'm just throwing ideas, you know.
Yep.
So, in my opinion, for example, this one would be a nice. Lone Star says Vacheron, obviously. Yeah. So, if you can find a Vacheron at $3,000 that doesn't predate humankind.
You know, Swiss Lone Star watch collector is just stealing my shtick because at the beginning people were accusing me of being a one-trick pony because I liked Lange so much. So now he's every second word is Vacheron. Did you hear? You've been in the comments today at the Purse show, yeah?
Me?
Swiss, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that he paid to have a Vacheron.
I was on the show too.
Yeah, you've been on the show. You've been early enough to witness that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. You know, those shows fly by, and I don't remember where I was when I said what.
Lone Star saying, "Hey, I'm not wearing Vacheron now."
Oh, okay. That means he's wearing nothing.
Yeah.
Swiss, I was going to ask you, mate, what do you think of the the new Pelagos FKD? What do you think about it? Do you like it? Oh, really?
I'm not impressed. I mean, I like the Black Bay 58. I own the Black Bay 58, so why would I get the Pelagos? I mean, it's not really my thing.
No,
it's not bad, but it's not groundbreaking.
Right, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And I really, really don't like the fixed lugs.
For what reason?
I think it's just unpractical.
Well, it's not meant for us. It's meant for the Marine Nationale, and we've had a go at it.
That's the thing. So why would I buy it if it's not meant for me?
You know, the problem is this watch is 42 millimeters, and those fixed ends stick on your wrist.
Yeah.
So the watch wears larger than 42 millimeter, and it will sit higher.
Yeah.
Because basically you have those lug ends on your skin, and the NATO is over it. So.
Right.
Okay, so my Speedy World is maybe thinking about one of these. Is it?
Yeah, they have blue and red and everything under the sun. I was just hesitant. He mentioned Nomos. but I was hesitant because he was going for sports models.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the pumpkin orange. It's like colorful. Otherwise, I really don't like the, how is it called? The California dial?
California dial, yes.
Yeah, I really don't like that. The fact that you have both Arabic numerals and Roman numerals.
Actually, I like that. My wife has this watch, so don't mess up with my wife. I'm just giving you some ideas. We're going that road.
Am I gonna get super slapped
Yes.
if I continue?
Now I really want to meet you in person.
Well, I mean, it is a good looking
Yeah.
watch.
Now he's going back. Guys, now you witness it. You see the sheer pain.
I'm just not sure about the lugs. I mean, these lugs look disproportionate compared to the rest.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. But oddly enough, they look fine on my wife's wrist. They look odd on my wrist. So I posted a link with a subdued color pattern in the private chat. Maybe you can pull that up.
Yeah. Nomos. Bestätigen. Oh, that is quite nice.
Yep. How big's that? That was quite a big watch. What size is
that? That is 37, but it has long lugs.
Oh,
it wears larger than 37.
Oh yes, I like that.
I do like the colors.
I have a friend who works for Hermes watches, and I told him this is the nicest Hermes that Nomos ever made. Because it's their colors, blue and orange. So yeah,
I like that a lot. Yeah. How much is that one then?
Not a fan of that fabric strap, but
no, that is awful. But you can get another.
The watch itself, it looks pretty solid, and it has a beautiful movement too. Mm-hmm.
How much is that then, guys?
That is 2,700 euros, so it should be 2,500 pounds or around 3,000. Yeah.
Ah.
And it's their own movement. Yeah, it's a manufacturer movement.
It's good. It's good. Oh, I do like that one.
Now we're getting wild.
Club Pneumatic. That is nice. Oh, wait. There's the coral red version.
Yes, I told you.
Okay. Oh my god. That is maybe a bit too much.
They also have a midnight blue version, which is very nice.
Yeah, but it's not very colorful. If it's midnight blue.
That's true, but
it is pretty nice.
Yeah.
This one, actually, I think this one is the best of all. With the little light blue markings.
Don't tell my wife that she doesn't have the best. Just saying.
Yeah, that is a good watch. I approve if ever he chooses this one.
Okay, I think we should move on with AP then.
Okay.
Oh no, I have something special for you. I was just waiting for you to come on. Have you seen that Chopard tourbillon?
No.
Which came out? I'm sending you a link. There was an article on, I think on Hodinkee, and it had a gorgeous style. No, it was on monochrome then.
Oh man, I'm still dreaming about that honeycomb.
I know. That's exactly why.
That's the one.
I was thinking. No. I'm gonna. Don't stress me. 1 second.
doesn't have the kickback. Oh my god, what is this?
Please pull this up that I have in the private chat.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Up.
And maybe you can get the watch that you liked ready. Look at this blue dial.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be fantastic if Chopard would have that blue dial in your favorite watch with the Hunter case back?
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yes.
Am I the only one who doesn't like that dial? Am I the only one then?
You don't
like it?
No.
Oh
my god, you have no taste.
I don't like the bit in the middle. I don't like that bit in the middle. I don't mind the pattern in the.
Actually, the pattern reminds of honeycombs from bees. What you have to know,
I don't like about it.
What you have to know is Mr. Chopard's ancestors have been how do you say? They were dealing with bees.
Bee collectors.
And it was in their family crest, the beehive.
Oh, right.
So they're
okay, perhaps.
And we've seen this watch on the London Watch Show, and it just sparkles and shines.
That photo sucks because in the light it just sparkles like
it must
crazy.
Move.
Yeah, it is amazing looking.
Okay, so perhaps it looks better in person. Perhaps it looks better in person then.
Oh yeah, it does.
Right.
What is special about this dial is it is not lacquered. They kind of plate it. Do you know why they do it? It's a galvanic process.
Why would they do that?
It's very easy. If you apply paint on a dial, the fine lines, the fine structures get a little bit soft.
Yeah.
If you galvanically plate it, it keeps the surface sharp and crisp.
Oof. It is $115,000 though.
Yeah, but just imagine they put that dial on the three-hander.
Yeah.
Because it's basically the same dial. It just has a tourbillon hole.
I would approve. I would say yes. Big yes. Basically that one, but in blue.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's the one that we've seen in London, in New York.
Yeah.
Did it have a date? Do you remember that?
I think it didn't. I would have remembered. Well, probably it did because there is no date version right there.
Yeah.
Huh. Sad. Design flaw. Okay. But yes, Jonathan, I love it. I love that.
I knew it. You know, our viewer numbers just dropped. I think we had like 130 or something when Tim was on, and now we have 41.
Yeah, because they are expecting Tim, not us.
Yeah, well, I can't see Paul staying on there.
They want the Tim craziness.
Certainly can't see Paul being up all night on there because said he.
Okay, so let's speak a little bit about that offshore.
What is the big innovation with that new offshore version?
Well, it's basically a reissue of the first offshore. That was the first offshore ever, and it was disruptive even more than the Royal Oak used to be, because this was a 42 millimeters watch. I think it was in the 90s, and no watch was that large. The largest watches were Breitlings, but they were around 40, and Submariners. And suddenly this thick thing came up from a luxury brand. They had rubber coated crowns and pushers, and you could see that huge gasket. So the amount of rubber was just crazy, and it was insulting. I remember I had a client, he bought a lot of watches, and his business partner, he showed me that watch, and I told him, I find that disgusting. I find it insulting to AP's heritage, to AP's design philosophy. It is just a vulgar watch. That's what I told him.
And I tend to agree.
Yeah, but then the Offshore came a standard to itself.
Yeah.
And Hublot followed path then. And Richard Mille basically took over because I said it before, all the sportsmen, all the skiers, all the footballers, all the race drivers suddenly had Offshores on their wrist.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was the hype watch, the hip people, the Instagram people, where we didn't have the internet back then. They had this watch and their variants.
Yeah, I do understand.
Yeah, it was a smash hit for AP. I think it gave them really traction and put them in a totally different world, because AP and VC were struggling in the 90s.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They were really struggling.
Actually, the smart move that AP did is that they completely ditched their dress watches and really put all the focus to the Royal Oak and Royal Oak Offshore.
Nobody wanted their dress watches. They were boring. The only watches that you could sell from AP were the perpetual calendars. Those were going well. Any other dress watches were basically unsellable. No, it's a 90s beauty, Chili Badger.
It's quite chunky, isn't it? That is chunky.
Yeah,
it is huge, and actually it is really not comfortable. But I mean, I have two small wrists, so you see the span of the lugs there with the bracelet. So actually, the bracelet cannot go further inside. So my wrists were too small. The bracelet couldn't even go around my wrist correctly.
Swiss, I tell you what, when we are meeting, I'm bringing you my AP Offshore, and you will be on your knees and you will beg for forgiveness because this watch wears so well.
Okay, well, I am looking forward to you changing my mind on this.
Yeah, but I don't have the chronograph. I have the diver, which is the same size, so it's 42. But I also have the diver on the rubber strap, not on the metal.
Oh, but it's a rubber strap. I'm talking about that metal bracelet.
Yeah, it's massive. It's
massive, yeah.
It doesn't look good on their handle model even.
Yeah, I mean, there it looks terrible.
Yeah, it looks tucked on.
Looks like he's choking the poor hand. Look at this. Look, it's inflating like a balloon. Like
the poor guy. I'm pretty sure they paid him extra.
I bet it's really heavy, isn't it? I bet it's really heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. By the way, did you read yesterday's Hodinkee article? There is a profession, and there are wrist models. There is a model who is specialized in wrist shots for Hodinkee, and they made an interview there.
Really?
So he was a standard model, and people just appreciated his hands. And now he's a full-time wrist model for watches.
Wow. God, you know what? That's a great job, isn't
it? He said all the big companies hired him already.
Wow. Just get all that money and no one knows who he is. Just don't see his face, you know.
So, but I would say that the guy who is wearing the AP is not a model, because his skin is a little bit strange.
Yeah, and he didn't shave, and yeah.
Job for you, Jonathan. We don't show your face and earn loads of money, mate. That's it, isn't
it? you never know if it's me or not.
That's right. Yeah.
Maybe I'm talking of experience.
Oh my god.
Okay, and how much does this beast cost?
I think 40,000.
Really? Yeah.
But it has the new chronograph, the in-house fully constructed chronograph, which is a massive step ahead because that Dubois-Deprat module from the original,
it was outdated.
That sucked. And I just mentioned that deep hole for the date on the old one that was really ugly.
Oh yeah, the window that shows the window. Wait, where is it? On that one, yeah.
Yep.
See, there's a window that shows the window.
You know, the problem is if you have a normal movement, the date disk is on the normal movement. If you then put a 2.5 millimeters or 3 millimeters thick module on top, and then a dial on top, that date wheel sits basically 5 millimeters below. So it's half a centimeter of a hole. And they tried to cover that with that magnifier a little bit. But it was always too dark because the light was basically caught, and there was always a shadow because that hole was so deep.
Okay. Well, that is interesting. It's not for me, but I'm pretty sure many people will be happy for the return of the beast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did they give a date when it's coming out, or is it directly available? Availability.
Can't tell you.
Is now available and part of the permanent collection.
Yeah. So the dealers get that, finally. There are so many editions that are not open to ADs and only boutique only. So, yeah.
Are you tempted, Jonathan?
No. One AP is enough. And I must slow down a little bit with my watch purchases. I've just ordered a watch box, by the way.
Oh, did you pay $115,000 for your watch box?
No. Thank God not. And it's totally useless because most of my watches are in the bank vault, and so I'm never filling that up. If I have that watch box filled up with watches, I'm not gonna leave the house because I'm scared of burglars. So it doesn't make sense, but I had to scratch that itch, and I thought I'm gonna do it sooner than later.
So how much did you pay, Jonathan, for your watch box?
So actually, I decided to get the Goya watch box that Ben Clymer also has. And what was important for me was that it has the brown interior, because I really like the brown leather interior of them.
Can we bring the watch box? Can we bring it up? Can you send us a link? Let's have a look.
Of the complete watch box, not. I'm trying to Google it. 1 second.
So I am looking at this new Louis Erard or Louis Error.
Did you follow my link, or did you find it?
Yeah, no.
I like that. I like that.
I saw your link.
I like that. Yeah,
I'm just trying to understand what's happening. So
I don't know what it's all about, but I do like it.
Why do you like it, TNTickers?
It just looks different. It just looks.
Yeah, but it looks a little bit
it's
weird.
a regulator. Okay.
It just looks.
So there is
different.
the hour hands. There is the minute hands. This is the second hand.
No, that is the minute hand.
Oh,
wow.
Well, that sucks.
Okay, so you two don't like it. You two don't like it, and I do. Fucking hell. Okay, here we go.
You know, it looks that
should be the second hand. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it looks a little bit like the censored bars in certain movies.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it is like a mishmash of many other watches. So it takes the 8th shape of the Jacquet Dreux. You see what I mean? Jacquet Dreux is well known for this. Let me just show it. Dreux. For example, Jacquet Dreux is known. Well, now they are innovating for once, but for a very long time they were stuck with that 8 shape collection. That was their handmark.
Looks like a snowman.
Yeah, it's actually good looking. I like it, especially that one, the skeleton. But I'm digressing. So this looks like a Jacquet Dreux. I don't know if you can see it correctly, but that logo is basically a Tudor logo cut in half.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, isn't it? It's a Tudor logo
I agree,
cut in half.
The Tudor shield. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, the only distinctive thing is that big sensor bar or error bar, which came from Second X Second and not from Louis Erard. So Louis Erard,
that big one. You say that's the minute hand, then, is it?
Yeah, minute hands. I wanted.
It look a bit odd if it's a second hand because it's so thick, isn't it? You know, you should have a, don't know.
So you're waiting for every hour just to have the 404 error to happen.
Yeah.
And then you move on with your work.
Perhaps I like it because it's a computer thing, and that's my stick in it. I work in computers, 404 errors. I work in computers, don't I?
What I can't figure out is why does it say S on the other side?
I thought it was seconds, but isn't it?
No, it's a minute hand. According to that article, it's a minute hand. It would be also too heavy to be a second hand.
The artist.
The artist is second. So that is the S for them. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But for a second hand, that would be too heavy. Physically.
And the movement is a Celita movement.
Yes.
Right. So what's the big hand? We've decided now. Is it a second hand or a minute hand? What is it?
No, minute.
It's a minute hand.
It's a minute hand.
Yeah. And it is priced at $2,500. I mean, I'm not too impressed. So Louis Erard right now is basically begging other people to design their watches. I mean, look at all of those
collaborations. Yes.
Collaborations. I mean, that one is much better.
Yeah,
that one's much better. So once again, a 3 hands. It's illegible as hell, but who cares? I really like that one. That's much better. Well, it's 42. It's way too big. It's Atelier Oi. Atelier Oi.
They also have a cooperation with Anna Silberstein.
Yeah, and they had that collaboration with Vianney Alter.
Yes.
Which, I mean, that is impressive because Vianney Alter is a very important independent watchmaker. He used to do the stuff like this. And yeah, Louis Erard really relying on the collaborations lately. And if I remember correctly, Seconds also did a collaboration with H. Moser. You remember? It's that eraser watch?
Yeah. Which was also a stupid thing.
Yeah, it was.
I've never heard of the company before, actually, so...
I mean, look, yeah, that sucks.
Oh, that's fucking awful.
Can you explain me how that works? Is that the hour hand that
yeah, it is the hour hand.
Okay.
It sucks. It's so bad.
But it doesn't do
it's
anything.
awful,
So it just
it just
rotates.
It's just there.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah. So if I had to choose a collaborator to design my watch, I wouldn't choose second. I think Atelier Oi did a much better job.
Yes, I agree. We have a super chat.
Okay, let me see. Super chat. So money with £4.49. Swiss, the upcoming
In
auction. By any chance, tried on the Anderson 38mm minute repeater. So I don't know what in Eichen auction is.
I think there is an in Eichen auction in Geneva or Zurich, maybe.
In Eichen auction. So what? It's a auction house.
Yes.
In Eichen upcoming.
In Zurich. They're located in Zurich. 20th of November.
Oh, is it this one? Oh fuck! They have some nice pieces, I guess.
Yeah,
Wait,
you have to travel to Zurich.
Can't I? Wow, they have some nice pieces. So I want to find the Anderson. So I don't find any Anderson.
The pictures are loading.
I mean, it doesn't show on my Control F. So let's just pull this up. Anderson. Very, very impressive watches on Anderson. Minute repeater. So Anderson is known to make, how do you call this, automaton watches?
Mm-hmm.
And is there one from, wait, let's do this easier. In Eichen. Oh.
Their webpage sucks.
Maybe it's that one. Let's go to that one. Ooh, so actually I really like that face. That is nice. So it is a minute repeater in gold. Oh, it must be old. That seems
Isn't it the same movement like on that Blancpain that we saw a couple of days ago?
It looks like, yeah. It looks like. It really looks like the same movement on the Blancpain. But this is larger because the Blancpain was 33.
Yeah, and that is 38. Yeah,
this is 38, so it wouldn't fit the Blancpain, but the design looks very similar. It is from 1995. Gold plated. Oh no, the movement. Movement is probably brass gold plated. Yellow gold case. Very good, very good. Starting bid at 15,000. Well, let me tell you, it's certainly much more valuable than 15,000.
Yeah.
It is very nice. So I was not able to try it because apparently it's in Zurich, not in Switzerland, in Geneva. But I would really like to, if one day they choose to come and make an auction in Geneva. So wait. Okay, so nice. I didn't know about this auction house.
So Swiss, I've posted a picture of a Goya box in the private chat.
Sorry, what was that, Jonathan?
Goyard.
Oh, there. Right.
That is the four watch box.
Is that the kind of money you paid for it? We don't mind me asking.
No. Actually, I wanted to say something about the price.
Yes, please.
Goyard has a weird pricing policy. So for my 8-watch box, I'm paying 2,710 euros. I know that the same box in the US costs $4,000. So advise, if anybody from the US travels Europe, it's worth contacting a Goyard boutique in Europe and save a lot of money.
Wow, you paid the same price of a fucking half-decent watch for a box.
Yes, so basically this guy is trying to rip people off.
Jesus Christ, that's nearly the price of the FXD. I know you guys don't like. Well, I know that Twist.
First comment: is the price still negotiable? Thank you. Yes. Wow, I mean that is an impressive shoebox, if you ask me.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. But the Louis Vuitton is double of the price, and it doesn't really have leather. And I really like that brown leather interior.
Yeah, it does look very well made. Indeed. Goya, made in Paris.
Yes. People complain...
that means, Jonathan, you've always got to keep 8 watches in your collection forevermore, because if you just sell one, it'll just look rubbish with an empty space, won't it? Swiss,
one post ahead, I was posting an 8-piece watch box that people see that belt that is a little bit controversial because people criticize it.
What?
Omega forums.
Okay. Omega forums.
Yeah, someone was selling an 8-piece box and he made great pictures of it.
Ooh, oh, that's fancy.
Yeah, it has that leather belt that can't be taken away. So if you open the belt is always on the side, which is a little bit annoying of times.
I mean, it does look really nice. My only thing is, if you have small wrists like me, wouldn't these be a bit too big?
Well, they're pretty soft, so you could squeeze them. But it's not a problem for me because I have standard wrists, so should be okay. The question is if I'm getting my Offshore inside of this box.
So he is asking almost $3,000 for this box. I mean, why not?
Sold it.
I wouldn't pay that much money for it, but for a box, I have my $100 box that works fine.
No, it's to me it's only fear of missing out. I have that itch now. I want an expensive watch box, and I'm afraid that the Goyard is too cheap compared to LV, and probably they will hike prices very soon.
But why is it that you need an expensive box? Is it for you to expose your watches when people are coming?
That is a very good question.
Because my box is over there and I'm the only one seeing it, and it's never moving.
It will be the same for me. I'm just getting a kick out of it, maybe grouping my collection in this box for a couple of minutes, or maybe I put them in this box and then in the bank safe. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, because I had a friend who basically bought an entire setup for for like one watch, like a huge setup with a nice pedestal and everything. But he did this because he basically put it in the middle of his living room so that when people come visit him, it's like the first thing they see, like a fishing trophy on the chimney. Well, he has his one watch.
And I thought we watch collectors were sad.
Yeah. So, he paid up the ass for it, but that kind of makes sense. Instead, having a LV box that's like $8,000 and it basically stays in a drawer or in a bank vault. I mean,
I have this discussion with my wife, and she tells me you should get another watch instead.
I would.
Yeah. Now it's ordered. Not sure if I want to get rid of it very soon. I have no idea. And it takes 3 to 5 months to have it done, so I'll have to wait.
3 to 5 months. Wow.
Yes.
Well, that's how long you got to wait for the box.
Yeah.
Look, I can make one of a shoebox for you for a little bit cheaper. One. I'll put some leather in it. For that kind of money, I'll find a leather coat and chop that fucker up and.
Send me a shoebox over.
I'll get the little cushions out of my 20 quid box that I've got from Amazon, and I'll cut a leather coat up and I'll wrap them up nicely and get someone to sew it up, and I'll make it look nice.
Thanks for the proposal. Yes, I appreciate it.
Just think, don't worry.
Well, I got a Bosphorus watch roll that cost me $300, and I already thought it was a lot.
That was painful.
Oh my god! Sorry, mate. The way I look at it, the watch is on my wrist. That's what I want to look at, and if it's away in the box, well, I'm not staring. I mean, for me, Jonathan, I hope you're going to have that on the table in front of you, looking at it.
No, I'm not going to have it because when I'm leaving the house, I will certainly not present it that way.
I'll be taking it to bed with me and cuddling it, for fuck's sake, for that price. Jesus, seriously, man. I mean, it's like, okay. I mean, what I'm getting at, all the other you're not having it on display particularly because you don't want to have to display your watches. I mean, fuck me, you don't display your face. You don't want to display your watches, do you? So, so what are you going to do? Have it in this box. The box is going to be in a cupboard somewhere, and it's.
Yeah, obviously yes, and probably not my best watches around because I'll get tired tearing that box out when I want to wear a certain watch. So.
Hell.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense at all, and
it really doesn't. Sorry.
So Swiss, I'm not sure if you've read the last article on Hodinkee about the 36mm Breitling.
No, I didn't. Do you have a?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have a link?
I'm posting you the link on Hodinkee.
Oh, so you remember that TV-shaped Glashütte? You know what? I found a TV-shaped Speedmaster.
Oh yes, they used to do one. Yes,
kind of it's interesting.
Well, they made wild things back then. Heuer also made wild things with dual display and all kind of stuff. These square watches were popular at one time.
Let me show you. Look at that. It's kind of bad, but I kind of like it too.
You won't convince me of that. That's really cool.
It's very old style.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you send the link?
1 second.
Oh, you send. Okay.
Sorry,
I cannot copy it.
I posted it in the private chat already.
Okay, there it is. Hodinkee. Most affordable Breitling. So this is 36?
Yes.
And it is new?
No, it is basically a tribute article about this watch. This came out in 2009. And what I find interesting is that someone is writing this article now. I feel a little bit that smaller watches come back, and I see that so. as part of the trend that those articles are now written.
I mean, it looks very Breitling. I kind of like it.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite Breitling, I would say. But yeah, I mean, it's very uncommon to have a 36 millimeter diver. So I do like that.
Yeah,
maybe
actually,
I do own a 37 millimeter Planet Ocean. And
Planet Ocean, okay, like Prince Williams.
But he has a small size Planet Ocean.
No, he is a Seamaster Professional. Sorry, but also 37 millimeter.
Yeah, I have a 37 millimeter Planet Ocean, and it just looks fine.
On metal bracelet or?
Yeah. $37. It's the watch that came with a beautiful pink bow.
Yeah, the other one.
It's literally part of the ladies collection. But actually, it looks rather nice. Is there a nice photo of it somewhere? No. Well, I could show it. I have it just there.
Okay.
There it is.
Nice. Oh, it's the chronograph. I thought it's a normal Planet Ocean.
Is that it's a chronograph.
Is that the ETA 2000 module chronograph, or what movement is in?
It's a Frédéric Piguet. It's the same that are in the AP chronograph.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's the one that Alex says sucks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And actually, it fits my wrist really nicely. And the bracelet, at first, it's not the best looking, but it is exceptionally comfortable.
And it's also durable. It is.
Yeah.
It feels really solid. So small G, you say it's 36 is too small for a diver. How about that? That here's 37 diver chronograph. Looks good.
Yeah, because it's a chrono too, it's a bit chunky, as you can see. So that my first question is, what woman would buy this? Seriously, that's a man's watch. But I think it's a very nice one, and I got it for nothing. I got it for 3,000 flat.
Wow,
3,000 for a 600 meters diver. Frédéric Piguet movement chronograph. Solid. It's very, very, very good buy.
You know which I also like from Omega is the broad arrow chronograph, also with the Frédéric Piguet movement, with the blue highlights on the dial. Do you know that?
Which collection is it?
Broad arrow, it's called, but I think it's discontinued. 1 second.
Is it a Speedmaster?
Yes, Speedmaster chronograph.
Is it that one? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not showing it.
Yes. But not with 1957. They used to make a standard model. I think it was 39 or 40 millimeters. I really like that.
Okay, I'm trying to find it.
You can find a ton of them on Chrono 24.
Do you have a link to one?
1 second.
Dude, it's expensive. What the hell?
Yeah, because I think that is a limited edition.
Ah, okay.
Give me 1 second. They went up in price recently, like everything. So the cheapest one in Japan is $4,000, and I'll give you the link in the private chat. Teen Tickers, how do you like that?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I like Swish's new one. Let's have a look at this one. I do, quite like that. I do like that. Yes.
Right.
Because it has those blued accents, just like blued hands.
Yeah, try and do the dial a bit larger so I can see the dial. I like the. Yeah, I like that. It's real.
It says 42 millimeters. So, but then it was smaller because I remember
very slim,
it was
very
small.
slim, isn't it? That looks slim, but
no, it looks big. It looks good.
I mean, thin, as in thin. I don't. It looks
thin. Okay.
Thin, slim, as in. Sorry, my apologies. As in the thickness of the body, maybe, but maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's 42. I remember that it was smaller. Maybe they copy the data from that limited edition.
This one says 42.
What's look to look? Because it looks quite big. It does look big for a 42, doesn't it? It looks very big. Or perhaps that model it was on was small wrist. I don't know. It does look big.
No, it's apparently it's 42.
Okay.
Legit 42.
Swiss, do you remember on our last stream together, there was a guy asking for 15K dress watch suggestion?
Yes.
You know what I forgot? Lange 1815 up down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is it that price?
You could get it on Chrono24 around 18, as far as I know.
In my opinion, it's like 20 something. No.
But wasn't it pounds?
Oh, maybe. So here, this one was 18,000 euros. Oh, interesting. I thought it would be more. So 1815 up down manual wait. He's selling the manual for $400. What a ripoff. What a ripoff.
Lange Auf Up is easier to find, or there are plenty of them.
But what's that? That's beautiful. I do love that one. Okay, damn. 69,000.
No, that's a chronograph.
So
that's a chronograph.
Yeah. I want the up, down, up. Relevanz. Aufsteigen. Okay, so to me, the cheapest one is 22,000 Swiss francs, which would be about $25,000.
But I'm sure that Jonathan could get a 5K discount, couldn't he?
It's getting more and more difficult, but it's not impossible.
No, you just say I'm JQH from Tim's channel. You'll get 5K.
Dude, it is.
It's not that easy, believe me.
I advertise them. You.
Look at that. Look at this. This is beautiful. Yeah, that would be really nice. But you know what? I really do like a simple Saxonia thin.
Yeah, but in my opinion, that's too basic. I think the up down just ticks all boxes. It's reduced, but it's not totally reduced. So I'm a big fan of the auf up or up down.
I mean, look at that. Look at that.
That's too simple.
It's not.
Sorry, Swiss. You're alone there.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Pendulum is still here. Thanks for following through. Lone Star Watch Collector is also with us. How many viewers do we have?
A very manly piece at a very manly price.
Yeah, that's true. I'm waiting that Lone Star Watch Collector offers us a Vacheron at that price point.
Let's see what we got for Vacheron Constantin. Ooh, look, that's his watch. I don't know how much he bought it.
That he flipped.
Well, he didn't flip it. He returned it. Yeah. But I saw this one like a month ago at 10 flat. And basically you see all different prices from 10 to 15. So I never know if like this one would ever sell. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, but virtually with every watch.
$11, yeah. 13. I really don't like the bracelet on that one, to be honest. I'm not sure if this is a bracelet that I think suits this watch. But I mean, you know.
I grew up liking the oyster, and everything that is so small and filigrane is turning me off.
Yeah, me too. I think I have the same problem. Because the oyster bracelet is such a perfect bracelet. And also the Jubilee bracelet is like a perfect bracelet.
So no Endless Time has a question here. Saxonia Mondphase Automatic. Are you talking about the new one or the old model?
What die would you prefer? Wait, what?
No, I think you have to pull up the Lange main page at first.
The Lange?
Mm-hmm.
Lange und Söhne, Saxonia Mondphase.
I'll pull it up for you.
Wait, is it that one with the date?
Yes, you can you can have it in white, rose gold, and in yellow, as far as I know.
I think it's beautiful. I personally like this one.
Yeah,
and this one.
Yeah, those two for me as well, actually, mate. Yeah, that one actually the most. I think that one definitely. Yeah, like that.
I think this one, the combination of rose gold with black dial, I think it's really good. That is amazing. And the moon phase really pops out with the black dial.
Now here comes my butt. The watch is too big.
How big is it?
It's 40, I think.
40 millimeters, and
40.
It's really relatively big. So
for a dress, what, too big for a dress watch, you mean, or just too big generally?
Yes. I keep on saying the sweet spot with Lange is 38.5 millimeters.
Yes.
And you can see those 1.5 millimeters, unfortunately, on this watch. Don't get me wrong. I like the watch here on pictures. I like the watch in theory. But in reality, in my opinion, it's just too big. The old, there is this exactly the same model, but without moon phase, and that is 38.5. And I would recommend this, although I like the moon phase, but moon phase is too big.
So without the moon phase, would it be that one?
Yes. Once again. Can you circle it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm opening it. Oh, that looks really good. That does look really good.
I like the moon phase more, but this is 38.5.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, because it doesn't have the moon phase, I think that color combination is perfect.
Yes, I agree.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, in my opinion, the white gold with the black dial is the best looking.
I do love that date window.
Well, that is their signature.
Hang on a minute.
We have a super chat.
I thought Swiss doesn't like date. I thought Swiss doesn't like date windows.
But this one, at least they made an effort to put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Wait, we do have a super chat?
Yes.
Where is it?
Or is it just a sticker? Yeah.
Oh. Your voice is chalk on a blackboard.
Right. So the guy has taken a picture of Toby Jones, my lookalike, playing Captain Mannering in Dad's Army.
Okay.
So we actually have a fucking intelligent troll. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
He needs to go and put his crayons away, doesn't he?
Well, so far, this was a relatively kind comment. If he leaves it that way, I'm okay with it, but it is your choice.
Insulting my voice, chalk on a blackboard.
Oh well,
really?
You know what people are saying about my voice. So.
No, I don't. I don't listen to him. I blank them out.
So no endless time. Just an advice. The old model of this Saxonia with the big date, that is 37 millimeters. It is a little bit thicker in the profile, but it has that gorgeous movement with that 3/4 automatic. And personally, I would have a look on the old model as well. Just check them out, which one you really like. Movement wise, the old one is much better, and it's cheaper. Usually the old one comes in white gold with a black dial. Should I tell you the reference?
Yes, sure.
Look for Langematik with a K. So, and the reference you're looking for is 308.027.
308.0.
Now Swiss will be moaning that the date is white and not black.
But actually, it's okay.
So that is the old model with the gorgeous movement. Maybe you can click on one of the watches and just show the movement, how it looks like.
Oh, we can barely see. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Oh, what's happening? Yeah, that is really nice. That roller.
That is freaking gorgeous.
Yeah. Really good looking. What's the size of that one?
37.
You said 37. That's pretty good. Look, it fits well. It fits well. And according to Jonathan, it has a nice pusher.
Oh yes.
Compared to the Vacheron ugly pusher.
I have the same watch without the date, and it's super slim. This is a little bit thicker because of the added date.
Yeah, actually, I really like that one. I think the white Date window plays nice with the white loom of the hands.
Yep.
And this is why I give it a pass to that date window.
Whew, that was
And
close.
also the button action of the date window is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I was able to try it once.
How do you like that, TNT Curse?
I do. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it also has the zero reset.
It does?
That.
Oh,
yes.
That's really good, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like that.
So if you pull out the crown to set the time, the second jumps to 0.
Oh, right. Oh,
We have a super chat.
That's good.
Super chat from Pendulum, $2. To all the panel with a professorial voice. Nice.
Thank you very much, Pendulum.
Thank you so much, Pendulum. We do appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, I do like that, actually. It looks old school.
Hobby Bobby says the wrist must be 13. Wait, where is it? There.
Oh, no. Yeah, but it's quite skinny. I would say it's a woman, isn't it?
It does look like a woman's wrist.
Yeah. But I can tell you, I'm wearing my 37 millimeter now and then, and it's perfectly good.
So I think No Endless Time has a confession for Jonathan. Würde mich freuen, wenn wir mal wieder telefonieren könnten. Deine Einschätzung wäre klasse für meine nächsten Uhrenkäufe.
Sehr gerne, immer wieder. Alex, du hast meine Nummer, ruf mich an.
Okay, so is that... Hang on a minute, it's back the horse up here. Is that German?
Yes, that was German, yes.
And does Swiss know German as well?
A bit. I'm not I'm not perfectly fluent, but since 80% of Switzerland speaks German, I kind of had to learn it.
Wow, okay. Shit, man. I just heard you rattle that off, and I'm thinking, okay, he's not guessing that.
I just realized that he said new one, so he wants a new model.
Can we have a translation then, Jonathan, please?
No, he just told me. Actually, I've been in touch with him already.
Okay.
And we were talking about different watches, also Lange. And he just said that he would be pleased if we can communicate via phone again. He wants my assessment about his next watch purchases.
Excellent.
Or my opinion.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, if you want the Saxonia with the date with moon phase or not, I think I have a good source for you.
I mean, for that price, wouldn't you get a longer one? Also with a date in moon phase?
It's getting difficult to get them for that price. 1.5 years ago, you could have plenty of them below 20,000, but now it's getting difficult. Try to find a longer one for a decent price. I think the cheapest ones out there are 24 now. Yeah, 23.
There is none. What the fuck? So, Lange und Söhne. One. Wait, why is there only one? There's only one Lange one.
You have to just put Lange one without any slash or anything. Lange one. No. The number one.
Oh, so Lange
numerical one.
Yeah. And
okay.
Don't put the hyphen, then you get more results.
Wow. So maybe if we can find the first moon phase on the... Wow. it's getting expensive. So that's the first moon phase. It's at $30,000, which is kind of the same as what we saw just before.
Yes.
And I would say this one is even better looking.
That is 38.5. The problem is it's in Switzerland, and No Endless Time sits in Germany.
So he has an extra 10%. Tax. 19? Wow. Yes. Ouch. So No Endless Time saying the first 8,350 euro I spent last week for a JLC Reverso tribute small seconds. Oh, with the red dial. Nice. That is a very, very nice watch. I like it. I like it a lot. The Reverso tribute.
Those tributes are really nice. Look like the old Reversos. Alex, make sure you have Gégé Lecoultre engrave the case back if you get an engraving. They do an incredible job.
Yeah, that is beautiful. That is extremely nice. Very good. Honestly, very good buy. What do you think about the Reverso tin takers?
I don't know. I don't like square watches. I've always said, never liked square watches at all. I don't know why. That's just me. Whatever. I've never owned a square watch, and don't.
Oh, that's a fair point.
So it's an interesting design, and I remember seeing Jamie talk about his. I think when Jamie bought one, Jamie Opulence, I remember him talking about it because I didn't know much about it. And one of you two got one. No, Reverso?
No.
No. Okay.
I have a tonneau-shaped watch that was given to me by an owner of a watch company, but that is so small that I'm not wearing it anymore.
Okay. But it's an interesting, it's an interesting story of how the Reverso came about. I remember Jamie talking about how it came about, which was quite interesting. But not for me.
Yeah, I mean, I also have this thing with square watches. So for me, having the hands turning in circle inside a square is not ideal.
Right.
But that's basically it.
I mean, that's more oblong than square anyhow, isn't it? Really, if you look at it, it's not really square, is it? But still,
Well, I mean, rectangular in that case.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I don't like rectangular watches or square watches. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very nice, I suppose, but I wouldn't buy one.
But very, very elegant, very dressy watch. Very well made. And underrated, in my opinion.
Yeah, I suppose it is in a way, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so it is now 1:00 in the morning for us.
Yeah, it's midnight for me as well. So I'm gonna call it a day in a minute.
So I think we are gonna wrap it up. So I want to thank the viewers who chose to stay and bear with us.
Yeah, keep in mind we didn't have any program, so this is all impromptu.
I just hopped on because Tim was like, "Oh, I have to go to Archie's show," and I didn't want him to end the stream, so I just hopped on and talk watches.
Thank you for doing that. Otherwise, tea and tickets, we would have been sinking fast.
Oh no, I wouldn't say that, but I think it would have gone down the road of non-watch talk, James Bond, or something like that.
Yes, probably yes.
If it would have gone James Bond discussions.
Oh yes, we could do that. Yes.
yes. So yes, me and Jonathan have this Bond.
Oh, and Pendulum apparently wants to hear even more on the Reverso.
Okay.
We could maybe talk more of it next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in touch with Pendulum, so if he has any questions.
Oh yeah.
Welcome. But we can continue with Reverso next time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pendulum, give us some sleep, please.
I mean, the good thing with Reverso is that you have the whole spectrum going from the very basic quartz watch all the way up to the triptych and quadriptych watch.
Yes,
which is crazy.
And without the Reverso in the 80s, Jaeger LeCoultre would be dead.
Yeah.
Because if they wouldn't have decided to make a revival of this particular watch, they would be dead, because basically they were only surviving because they were supplying AP and Patek Philippe with their movements.
Pendulum, good night to the best panel. Well, good night to you too.
Thank you.
Good day to you too. I don't know where you reside. And I would like to say good night to everybody else. Thank you, TNTickers. Thank you, Jonathan.
No problem. My pleasure.
It was nice talking to you. And I guess I will see you next time.
Yes, hopefully. Thanks for hosting it.
No problems. Bye-bye.